Okie dokie. Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Still have a couple of minutes before we get started. Maybe I'll take this time to pick a playlist. I think that would be good to do. Also, like, just before I logged in, I'm kind of up against this like side of my house, and I was looking in the reflection of my PC, and I think I saw a snake outside. So I was just like, I kind of want to see what this snake is doing. But alas, I can't get distracted. Gotta stay focused. Gotta stay focused. Cool, just doing a little check there. Oh. All right. So goals for today. We're going to get back on our forearms. Continuing what we were doing last week a bit and expanding it a little bit. A couple things that will be really handy for class also, just in case, having a couple blocks and potentially a strap or a kind of like resistance band. That could be very, very, very helpful for today, in case you're still working on the forearm stuff. Welcome, hello, welcome to stream. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Julia. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Stephanie. Good morning, good afternoon. I was mentioning right when I logged on that I was like messing with my microphone and getting things situated. And where my office is in the house, I'm up against like this corner and there's windows behind my computer. and I can like see reflections in my, like the glass that's around my computer. And I could see this huge fucking snake like outside on our driveway. And I was like, I want to go outside right now and look at it, but I'm like, I am needing to go live like right now. Oh shit. Snake party. Snake-tastic. Have a snake-tastic day. I'm also like a little concerned because I have a feeling that the snake wouldn't do this thing I set up this morning. I like put this downspout extender on our downspout, and I'm like, did he fucking go in there? Hey, Helly. Helly. Snake. I'm having another moment where I'm trying to figure out what playlist I want to use. Oh, this one's good. It's kind of all over the place. That's why I like it. I'm gonna grab it and put it in the chat. But you can move to whatever you want to, as always. Oh, Yasna, so glad that you kind of popped in here. It'll be here for you later. That's kind of the great thing about streaming on YouTube is that I don't have to edit the class at all. It's just here, it's ready. The stream exists for you to come back to, so hooray. We're going back into forums again. This class and then next week, and then we'll be on to a new theme. And this one we're going to work up more on some like funky variations. So some asymmetrical stuff, some weird ways of entering into these things. But know that you don't even have to do these things. You can even just do the preparatory movements towards them, and it's still going to be really beneficial for you. Yeah? So if you used blocks last week and a strap or a resistance band to help keep your elbows hugged in, then have those things handy as we go into today as well. Yeah? Are you guys ready? I feel ready. I'm wearing my Bond Girl top. I feel like it was a Bond Girl top kind of day, you know? Okay, let me make sure I got this on Do Not Disturb. You filled up your water bottle. You got all your toys and props. I say we start standing today. Hey, Sharon. What's up, Sharon? Welcome, my love. I always like to just give it a couple seconds so everybody's here. Block, resistance band, and fan. I'm ready. I got the fan going too. It's hot. All right. So again, we'll just start standing. We're going to do a nice shoulder warm up for you. So I want you to stand at any point that's nice and open on your mat, whether that's off to one side, facing a side. And we're going to move through shoulder rotations. So we're going to start with your right arm, and I say we go back first. So I want you to reach your arm forwards in front of you, up above your head, and then back. Yeah. up, down, back, up, down, back. My shoulders are, I wouldn't say they're very tight, but they're a little limited because of some injuries due to contortion training. So anytime I'm doing things like forearm work or intensive shoulder stuff, I always like to give us plenty of warm up. Let's do the same circle, but now moving in the opposite direction. So whether you started moving the arms forwards or backwards, just do the opposite. I'm like feeling concerned because this is already making my shoulder burn. I'm like, oh, today's gonna be a day at the office. All right, last 3 like this. Last 2. And relax that right arm. Let's do the same thing with the left. Reach it forward, up, and back. Now, I'm okay with your chest moving a little bit with this. If we were being super sticklers and we were going to lock everything down, then that would be the intention. But in the beginning, I'm okay with a little bit of twist in the torso in order to make this rotation happen. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Let's reverse. I'm just like thinking about that snake. All right, last 3. Last 2. Nice job, and 1. Release both arms by your side. And then we're going to do a twisting motion with our torso, pivoting off of the back heel. We're just gonna let our arms spin around us. I also like doing this for my back. Feels really good. Yeah. I'd say the most important thing about this so that you don't do something silly to your knees is just remembering to pivot on the toe. 10 more seconds. Last 3. Last 2. And we're all the way back to center. Reach both of your arms up, take a big breath in. Exhale, bring the arms by your side. Nice, again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms by your side. Great, last one, inhale, reach the arms up. This time, exhale, take the hands behind you. See if you can create a chest expansion grip. So interlace your fingers, press your palms together. If you're already like, ooh, I'm almost there, but not quite, you can always take your band or your strap and hold that between. We're going for a chest expansion forward fold. I want you to lengthen through the arms as much as you can, lift through the chest, even tilt the chin upwards, breath in, and with your exhale, hinge forward from your hips. Ooh, wow. All right, let's bend your left knee. Dip the left shoulder towards that knee and look out to your right. If you want a little bit extra for the outside of your right leg, lift up the inside edge of your right foot and move to the outer corner of that same foot. You should feel this in your ankle, in your calves. This is really good, especially if you've been doing a lot of walking or running. All right, if that right foot is tilted, lifted up, place it back down. Let's do the same thing over to the other side. This one is always like a holy shit wow moment. Roll to the outer edge of that left foot. Yeah, no, it's spicy. It's spicy today. All right, let's take it back down. We'll bend your elbows, release your hands down to the ground. I want you to lengthen out into a halfway lift. This can be with hands on the ground, fingertips on the ground, hands on your shin bones or even your thighs. Take your breath in. Exhale, forward fold, release. See if you can really curl up into that fold. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Nice work. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now let's take your hands down to the ground. We'll step you back into a high plank position. I want you to spread out your hands nice and wide. Pull the navel inwards. Take a breath in. Feel yourself grow a little longer through the spinal column. And then lower your knees down to the ground, tabletop. Reach your heart space forward. Cow position. Exhale, cat back. Round into the spine. Protract the shoulder blades. Nice work. Keep going just like that. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round and contract. 3 more on your own. And after your last one, we're going to meet in a neutral spine. Arm bone spins. Internal to external rotation. Turn the inside of your arms towards each other or even back behind you, and then try to spin them to the front. Yeah? Spinny, spin, spin. We're trying to work our external rotation. Last 10. Last 3. And 1. Center your left hand. Take your right hand and I want you to place it right behind your noggin. Open up your right elbow up towards the sky. Take another breathe in. And with your exhale, let's take this right elbow down towards the ground, kind of towards where like your left thumb is. Yeah, let's do it again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, give it a little love tap down by that thumb. 3 more just like that. Two. Last one. Point the elbow up to the sky. Breath in. Stay open. See if you can open a little more with your exhale. Nice. Release the hand. Let's switch. Now right hand is at the center. Left hand is right behind your head. Inhale, open up your chest to the left. Exhale, take it down towards the thumb. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. 3 more. This is a really great move if you're having some issues with your thoracic spine. So kind of that space by where the shoulder blades are. Last one. Great. When you point the elbow back up to the sky with your inhale, I want you to stay there. Use your exhale. Try to open up that extra inch. And return the left hand down. Reassign the hands back underneath your shoulder blades. Inhale, tuck your toes, cow pose. Exhale, downward facing. Pike the hips. Make any adjustments you need to feel comfortable in your downward facing. Those adjustments can look like walking your feet back, walking your feet wider, walking your hands wider, creating more external rotation in the arms. Everybody's body is so incredibly different. So why shouldn't our shapes that we make also be different? Yeah? Now, once you settle into what feels like to you a comfortable, happy medium in your down dog, let's stay there for 5 more breaths. Yeah. Movement can happen within those breaths, or it can just be stillness. Working the bilateral flexion through the shoulders. Maybe the gravity allows a little more space through your cervical spine. Sometimes unconsciously I don't realize that I have so much tension in my shoulders and in my traps that I'm kind of shrugging in these positions. So see if you can get a little bit of length through your neck. 1 more round of breath there. Great. And then we're going to use our following breath to move. Inhale, lift up your heels. Exhale, bend your knees and look forward. Inhale, move to the top of your mat into a halfway lift. You've already been here. Exhale, forward fold. Great, let's rise all the way up to standing. Feet can walk together, arms can reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, let's do an open twist to the right. Reach your right arm back, your left arm forwards, keep bumping right hip to the front. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, open twist to your left. Keep bumping your left hip forwards, lengthening the tailbone downwards. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips, make your way down. Inhale, Ardha halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Let's move through chaturangas. Those can be modified, completely omitted. Low cobras, up dogs, a lot of ways to slice this. But we all meet in down dog, we reset. 3 breaths. Great, heels high, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale to the top of your mat, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. Open twist to the right. Again, inhale, reach up. Open twist to your left. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from your hip line, making your way down. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana your way. If you want to use hop backs, my only request is that you land with bent elbows. Back and down dog. Another 3 breath reset. All right, heels high, bend your knees, look forward. Travel to the front. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up to standing, inhale. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, open hip or open arm twist to your left. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, forward fold, take it down. Halfway lift. Nice, make your way back. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing, 3 breaths. These are your times to do a little reflect, a little bit of inwards work, a little refinement. All right, again, let's travel to the front. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up to standing, and I want you to take a beat here. Stand up tall on your right leg and lift up your left. Nice. Right hand is going to come to this left thigh, and I want you to reach your left arm back behind you. So a little standing twist. If the twists are making your balance a little bit difficult, then you can keep looking towards the front, even down towards the ground at something just laying there, your water bottle, your block. But I want you to feel a lot of activation through the core as you do this. Last 3. Last 2. Listen for this transition on 1. Big step all the way to the back of your mat. Bring your left hand down to the ground. Low lunge twist. Right arm is going to reach up to the sky. If your shoulders need a little extra opening here, take a couple circles. One direction and the other direction. Great. Both hands are down onto the ground. Hamstring and hip flexor stretch. You can do this with your back knee lifted. You can do this with your back knee down. Blocks under hands even. Half split to your Anjaneyasana. So whichever is more comfortable for you today, I am in support of it. seconds of exploring. Now the next time you have a bent front leg, let's meet there. If you lowered your knee on this round, tuck your toe, lift it up. Now look back through your legs. I want you to pivot your left heel down to the ground. Once it's secure, open up into your Virabhadrasana 2. Reach your right arm forwards, your left arm back. Make sure your pelvis feels centered underneath you. Inhale, reverse warrior. Open up through your side body. Great. Exhale, bring your right arm onto the thigh for your side angle. Take this top arm, big stroke in front of your body, full extended side angle. Inhale, breath. Exhale, reverse warrior again. Nice, take it all the way back towards the front, reframe your right foot, make your way through high to mid plank. It can be Ekapada on your way out, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. One more breath. Let's travel to the front. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Great, rise to standing. Stand tall through your left foot. Lift up your right. Left hand is going to come across your body and secure the right leg. Right arm is going to twist behind you. Now again, you can keep looking forward if that helps your balance. You can look to the side, or you can really challenge yourself and look back towards this right finger. When we talk about gaze, or where we are looking in a yoga asana practice, we're calling that drishti. And that drishti can be outwards, it can be inwards, bringing attention and focus to where your body is. One more inhale. Nice, with your exhale, let's transition into that low lunge twist. So right foot takes that big step back. Once you make it down to the ground, left arm is gonna reach up. If you did those big circles, make it happen. Reverse. Bring the left hand back down to the ground. Your way of hip flexor, hamstring. Knee up or knee down. Anytime we're working these split leg positions, so incredibly helpful, especially if we do a lot of desk work, if you're doing a lot of cross training. Woo-hoo. Last 10 seconds. I'm feeling pretty tight today. All right. Next time your front leg is bent, let's keep it there. If the back knee lowered, lift it back up. And I want you to look back between your legs. See the right heel come down to the ground. It's going to turn the toes out to your right. And up we go into our warrior two. Right arm is reaching back. Left arm is reaching forwards. Everything feels secure underneath us here. Left palm flips, reverse warrior. Great, exhale, side angle, left elbow down, right arm high. Notice if this hip is really cocked up, I want you to bring it back into place, tuck it underneath you. Now take this top arm, stroke it back behind you, go for your full extension if you did this on the other side. Inhale, breath. Exhale out. Here's the breath I messed up on the other side. Inhale, reverse. That feels better. Exhale, take it all the way down to the ground, frame up your left foot. Step or extend behind you, high to mid. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Nice. Let's take a little reset here. In your down dog, or mama's suggestion, dolphin pose. Start your forearm process already. Now, one thing I'm constantly trying to work when I'm going into forearm stuff is the external rotation. Remember those elbow spins we did? Same thing here. We're thinking about pulling everything inwards And one thing I like to do to secure myself is to take the fleshy part, the muscly part of my forearms to the inside. It kind of locks my elbows into place. And then I turn my palms down. Yeah? Ten more seconds in this dolphin pose. And if you're feeling like doing more advanced stuff, don't worry, we have that coming for you. You're gonna find yourself back in this position a couple more times. All right. Now, ways to get out of this, you can just walk yourself up into your downward facing dog. You can also pop yourself forward into a mid-plank, push into upward facing, then back into downward facing. I like to call those asshole chaturangas, as you know. Once we're back into our downward facing dog, we're gonna enter into these positions a little differently. I want you to lift up your right leg, three-legged dog. Great. And then open the hip, bend into your knee. Something I like to do here that gets me a little bit deeper, I like to tap my left forearm down to the ground. Nice. Square everything up, lift up the left elbow. Bring knee to nose, big step through into low lunge. From here, let's rise into standing and straight into your twist. Right hand is going to secure that left thigh, left arm is going to reach back. Nice. Release it. Let's go into our low lunge twist. Left hand down, right arm high. Return the right hand down. Do a couple more of your hip flexor to hamstrings. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. And then I want you to meet me with a bent right leg. Pivot the left heel down, open up into your warrior two. Nice. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Take that big strum. Inhale, full extension. Breath in. Breath out. Let's add on. Inhale, reverse Trikonasana. Straighten through your front leg. Reach the right arm up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Take it all the way home. Spiral down. Choose your exit strategy. High to mid plank, Ekapada style. If there were other things you add on, chin stand, any of those things, those are available. We'll meet back in our downward facing dog. And once you arrive there, let's go for our left side. Left leg is going to lift up, and then we'll open up your hip. If you did this on the other side with me, lower the right forearm down. Great, lengthen everything back out, lift up the elbow. Knee to nose, step through low lunge. Rise up to standing, single-legged twist. I want these transitions to be as smooth as they can. Great, take it down, low lunge twist. Left hand comes to the ground. Couple of hip flexor hamstrings. On that bent leg, adjust, move into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Full extended. Stay there, breath in. Stay there, breath out. Inhale, reverse Trikonasana. Lengthen through the front leg, reach your left arm up and back. Exhale, low lunge, take it all the way down. High to mid. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Let's take your forearms back down to the ground again. Nice. We're gonna work dolphin push-ups right now. Hands are spread out nice and wide. I want you to shift the shoulders beyond your elbows and think about the nose touching the ground close to where your thumbs are. Listen, it does not have to touch. Even if you just shift forward and back, I'm good with that. Good, last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Back into downward facing dog, however you got there on the other side. Lifting the elbows. We're going through the asshole version. Right leg lifts up. Open up your hip. You can try the forearm down version again, or drop the foot behind you, push the hips up to the sky. Fallen triangle. Nice, let's return, right leg up to sky. Exhale, knee to nose, step through low lunge. Inhale, rise, single-legged. Twist. Addition to the twist. Internal rotation, so thumb down on the right arm. Kick the foot to the front. Standing revolve twist. Nice. Release it. Swing it like a little pendulum. Make your way down to your low lunge twist. Return the hand down. Hip flexor, hamstring. Next time the front leg is bent, pivot the left heel down. Open up warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, full extended. Stay with your exhale. Inhale, reverse Trikonasana. Exhale, let's add on the triangle. So right arm works down, left arm reaches high. Keep the right leg straight as possible, but think about taking this top hip, wrapping it back behind you. So you're trying to keep everything nice and stacked. Great. Let's rebend into your front knee. Return back to the front. This time we're going to roll to the outside edge of your left foot. Step your right foot back. Side plank. Now roll back onto the toes. Take your right forearm onto the ground. Make a little fist. Turn it to your left. Forearm side plank. Stay with me. Left hand comes onto the ground. Push yourself back up into your side plank and add any variation you like. Hang on to the knee, grab for the toe, going for a Padangusthasana. And release. Make your way through high to mid. And on to the other side we go. Left leg lifts. Hip opens, forearm can come down, or if you prefer, drop it back behind you, going for your flip. Let's return, 3-legged dog, lift the left leg up. Knee to nose, step through low lunge. This is such a tough transition. Getting up to standing from here, are you kidding me? Left hand on the thigh, right arm reaches back, or internal rotation. And extend, going into your standing twist. Great. Release, bend standing leg, take it down. Left arm reaches up. Left hand comes back down. Work through a couple hip flexor hamstrings. And once you're bent, pivot the right heel down. Open up into your 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, full extended. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reverse Trikonasana. Left leg lengthens, left arm reaches up. Exhale, triangle pose. Left arm down, right arm high. So now the torso is shifted over the left leg. All right, look down at your left big toe, rebend into the front knee, bring the right hand down. Start to roll to the outside edge of your right foot. Step your left foot back, side plank. I know. Left forearm. Start to take it down. Make a fist, turn it towards the right wrist, forearm side plank. Bring the right hand down, open back up into your side plank, and do any variations you did on the other side. Padangusthasana. Maybe you grab for the knee. This one's much more back bendy. Super fun. Last 3. Last 2. My body was like, I'm out of here. And 1. Chata. Downward facing. And take a little break. Knees to the ground. Child's pose. Kneeling. Yeah? Because we're going to get into some funky variations of Pincha, we have to get into Pincha first. So this is a great time to have a wall nearby in case you want to work on it. Or just working on the beginnings, working on the basics of your Pincha. So last week, we did our dolphin position, our single leg lifts in that dolphin. You can stick with that if that's where you're comfortable, yeah? If you went a little further forwards from that and you tried your kick-ups with a wall behind you or in front of you, maybe you practice with that again too, yeah? You don't even have to think about stacking the hips over shoulder yet, yeah? Because the thing that makes me eat shit and fall when I'm doing this is when my shoulder structure breaks down, yeah? So let's go for a couple tries of our Pincha Mayurasana. If you're already very comfortable, maybe you start working into your Pincha press. So leg lifts, you lean and move into it. Best thing to do is to breathe. And when you feel done, you come out. Take a break, reset. Because Pincha makes you sweaty and it's a back bend, so it makes you freak out a little bit too. All right, I did my right side, so I gotta do my left. Again, always thinking about pushing shoulders back. Okay. If your shoulders need a little shake out, make it happen. If you're close to a wall, something that I actually really like to do are these little chest openers where you take your hand on the wall, turn the fingers back, and try to open up your heart to your left. Really good way to counter that stuff we just did. And you can do it Seated and kneeling, so handy. Okay. Even though your shoulders probably feel gassed, let's finish this class strong. Last little pieces, my loves. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. You got this. Okay, right leg lifts, hip opens. Again, you know the rules, left forearm can come down. Something to challenge yourself with. If you do that, see if instead of just kicking this leg back behind you, see if you can take it out to your side, almost towards the front right corner. Sometimes I even like to shift my weight and then balance on that left arm. All right, let's take it back, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, step through low lunge. Inhale, rise up to standing. Whatever twist you did, maybe you grabbed for the foot from the jump. Yeah. And we're gonna release and go into revolved half moon. So keeping yourself lifted and extended, left arm is gonna work down, right arm is gonna go up. Great, bend into your standing legs, step that left foot back, return hands down. Open up chest to front. Exhale, hamstring stretch. Hang out in your hamstring stretch. If you've got a full split that you're itching to do, make it happen here. All right. Let's bring a bend back into our front knee. If you're in your full split, I like to push up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, full extended. Stay for your breath in. Stay for your breath out. Nice. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Now take a peek towards the front. Bend into your front knee. Half moon. A block can be really handy here. I'm like, fuck, why is my phone on my block? So I like to take it right underneath the arm that's reaching down. Reaching my left arm back and then really kicking and extending through that left side. All right, now listen, bend into your standing leg, square off the hip. You should land in a standing split. The standing split, you can just step back, take it through high to mid. If you've got things like kick-ups, you want to work on your handstands a little bit here, make it happen. I like to always think of my bottom leg as the thing that's pushing me upwards. Yeah? And those kick-ups can transform into a high to mid plank. All right, again, reset. Breath in. Breath out. Left leg lifts. Open up the hip, bend into the knee. If you did it on the other side, lowering this right forearm down. If you tried it on the other side, see about kicking this left leg more towards the front. And maybe we worked a little forearm balance. That is definitely my weaker shoulder. All right, square everything up. I gotta work on that right arm. Knee to nose, step through low lunge. Rise up single-legged. Capture, extend. Now we're going to release this and move into our revolved half moon. You're set up, you're ready for it. Right leg extends back, left arm reaches up. Big step back, both hands come down. Hip flexor, hamstring. And then land in your hamstring stretch. If you worked deeper variations of your Hanumanasana or full splits, make happen. You guys are doing so good. Last couple breaths. Okay. If you're in this full split, we got to make our way back to a bent leg. So I like to just slide it in, re-bend, tuck back toe, lift back knee. Pivot, move into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Stay for your breath in. Stay for your breath out. Nice work, full extension. And inhale, reverse Trikonasana. Exhale, triangle pose. Left arm down, right arm high. Now look towards your left big toe, rebend into your front knee. I like to heel toe my back leg a little closer so that I can move into my half moon like that. For my balance, looking down is pretty imperative. Great, now let's bend into the standing leg so we can square the hip down safely. Standing split, kind of where we're landing here. You can practice your handstands, your inversions. You can just stay in your standing split if you like. If you're gonna practice handstand kick-ups, I like to bend my bottom leg and propel up like that. And you can move yourself through, high to mid plank, and back into down dog. Let's take another little break because we're gonna try to do funky Pincha and then we're gonna be done, yeah? Funky Pincha. So this is where blocks can come very much so in handy for you. We think of Pincha as having both of our forearms on the ground, right? Funky is with one forearm on the ground and the other in like a chaturanga arm, yeah? So we just took this one and moved it back. Now to kind of simulate the feeling of security, sometimes I like to take the block back into the equation, right? Because typically, when we land ourselves into a block-supported chaturanga arm, it really, really helps, yeah? So this is going to be another round of holding our dolphins. I like to start like this. Oof. So very asymmetrical, very unilateral. It's just taking away one element, yeah? And then we'll try actually getting up into it. This will be one where the wall can be very, very helpful, yeah? So, If the left forearm is down, I like to think of my right leg being the one that comes up first. And then of course, right forearm down, left arm back, left leg comes up first. Yeah? Lift. And if you fall out, you fall out. You kick back, you kick out. If you work onto a wall, same thing. Practice. It's all about practice. I'm not strong enough yet to do the forearm drop back down. My husband's really strong, he can practice that. But if you want to practice it, you can practice it. I'm going to try my other side because this is my weaker arm and it really scares me. Let's see. If I die, call 911, okay? Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Just need support. Like literally kicking into my wall. See, walls are so handy, you guys. Whew. Y'all, I'm sweating. Are you guys ready to settle things down? I think I am too. All right. Let's take ourselves onto our butts since we're pretty close there. Bring the soles of our feet together, knees nice and wide. And we'll work forwards into this Baddha Konasana. I choose these classes and their subjects because they're things that I need to work on, so thanks for witnessing my very sloppy forearms. My sloppy forearm stands. One more breath in. Breath out. Bring yourself back up. Widen out the feet a little bit. And then rock them both to your left-hand side so that you're getting prepped for deer pose. Continue your twist. I want you to think about the torso lined up over the left leg and come down to the forearms. If, of course, you just prefer doing pigeon, you can always deepen this and roll all the way through to the hip. It's all good if you prefer that. I know I'm kind of off camera, but it's fine. All right, let's come back through center. And then we'll do the same thing to the other side. I'm just gonna face the side. Deer pose, more commonly a yin position. Or if you prefer, your half pigeon. If you're doing that half pigeon, rolling through. And if you need more depth, always secure the foot and move backwards as opposed to trying to shove your foot forward. All right. Sometimes I get into these positions and I just start disassociating and forgetting that I'm streaming still. So let's bring ourselves up. I'm going to just swoop around to the front, making my way onto my butt. And we'll roll down onto our backs, bringing your legs with you when you make it down. Decompress the spine. And even taking it into happy baby from here. Bottoms of your feet show to the ceiling. And think about creating some lumbar curvature underneath you. So if you're really curled up and your butt's lifting off the ground, trying to bring the low spine down, even if it means you grab lower on your legs, or even just hold them and support them, yeah? Or just staying in your Apanasana, all good. All right, hug everything back in. And if there's anything I missed that you need, a twist, a back bend, a fold, and then we'll make our way all the way down to the ground for our final shape. In my opinion, one of the most important shapes you'll make today. Relax your jaw. Let your breath be soft. Last few moments here. Let's take a deeper breath here. If there's any natural movement you want to create, rocking the head side to side. Maybe even rolling all the way over onto your side. Once you're up to your seat, take a moment to thank yourself, thank your space, thank those around you if they are there, and thank you for letting me teach you on this amazing Monday. Ooh. Yeah. That one was hitting my weak spots, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was a struggle for me. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you, Helly. I don't know why my little chat box isn't working. Yes. Oh, you're so welcome, Sharon. Thank you for joining us. I know it's nighttime there for you. Oh, Stephanie, I wish I could have seen you dance through them. Thank you so much for coming. Well, this week, what we have on the schedule, we've got our Beginner's Flow Thursday. No themed classes on Friday, but we are going to be doing a sculpt on Sunday. So it'll be early for you West Coasters, 7:30 in the morning. And if you're on the East Coast of the States, it'll be 10:30 a.m. So if you're over in Europe on the other side of the pond, it might be early evening for you, depending on where you're at. Oh, Jessica, thank you. I was struggling today too. I mean, I just knew, I was like, this is gonna be a rough one for me. But that's the fun part, right? If it was all super easy and you were just popping up onto everything, sure, it would be really cool. But it's always amazing when we're able to slowly evolve, progress, and in a practice like this in particular, when we unlock something, to me, it's always such an amazing feeling. So even if you made small progress today, it is still progress and it should still be celebrated. So I hope you're all celebrating yourself today. Even just showing up, that's a big deal. Because you know what? If you can push through stuff like this, in a class like this, who's to say you can't do it out there with all the other things that we're facing day in and day out? Yes. Well, I'm on a bit of a tight schedule today, my love, so I'm going to shut down the stream pretty early. I've got somewhere to be. I've got my mom in town visiting, so I'm taking her to something soon here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday. I'm always here for questions, comments. You can leave comments on this video or even reach out to me privately through my email or through Instagram. I'll drop those in here. And if you guys ever are making like Instagram stories and you want to tag me in it, I love seeing that and I love reposting those. It makes me so happy. All right, dear hearts, I love you so much. Have a beautiful rest of your week. If I don't see you again, we'll be back next Monday. Have a beautiful rest of your Monday. Thank you. See you guys.